Hello there, beautiful people. Devil's Advocate here, and welcome to Horrible People Gaming. Now, usually I don't do discussion videos, but this topic just came to mind because of, because of the circumstances I'm in right now. As you can see, two survivors are dead. They're moot. I believe two survivors, one that's dead and one that's alive, were part of a two-stack. And, they didn't really like losing. You know, they fucked with me a little bit in the match. They tried to do their cute little anti-Legion plays, you know, the ones from the Otsudarva video, Volta powder, window, so-and-so time, stand in front of a locker if your friend's in it, etc, etc. And they were like, oh, hee hee ha ha, we're doing this, but then I kind of clapped one of them, and the other one, well, the other one's hiding, and I guess the other one's a solo, because she's hiding too. So, in a lot of people's discussion, they want to ask, you know, what's the power role? I know people have kind of shut up about it in DBD, but it's always going to be there. It's always going to be a discussion. And this video is probably not going to reach a wide enough audience to bring it back up, but this is, in my opinion, why I believe Survivor is the power role. Not because, you know, a 4-stack can demolish a killer, or because, like, coordination, the killer doesn't have anyone to talk to, they can talk to each other, etc, etc. This right here, they're holding the game hostage for free. I want to say within context, if I stand in front of a hook for too long, I get a blood point penalty. Nothing happens for just stealthing, right? They can literally just walk in a circle in a small room where I'm not there and just move room to room to room, right? They don't actually have to do the objective. As whereas if I stop doing my objective, bing, 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 all seven generators just blow up. They're done. Survivors are out. They're teabagging at the gate. Killer can't do anything like that. Like, we can face camp one survivor, right? And if the team's coordinated, if it's like at least two people with common sense, they'll know how to get that survivor off the hook. One person takes a hit, the other person gets them off the hook. Have borrowed time. That's pretty much all there is to it. Right now, these guys are stealthing like motherfuckers. Like, a gen hasn't been touched. I've been watching. So, well, what do? If I disconnect, right? If I just like, okay, fuck this match, disconnect, report them, nothing's going to happen from the reports. And, well, if I disconnect, I get a penalty. What if I just stand still, right? They pop 5 gens and my quote-unquote elo goes down for no reason. So, like, what do I do? I've been in this match for over 30 minutes. So at least 15 minutes has just been this, me like walking around looking for survivors. But they don't want to lose. Or they don't want to give me the satisfaction of winning. One or the other. So I have to just walk around. Or I have to take an L. Or I have to take a disconnect penalty. In which case they will still get points. They will still get max points for playing as shittily as they are right now. That's the craziest part, dude. I think I have an idea of like what could be done about this, but I don't really. It's kind of iffy. I just feel like there should be some type of penalty incurred for not actually meeting the objective, right? So let's say if a killer isn't actually chasing survivors, they're just standing around swinging like this so they can de-rank or whatever. That they could probably have a penalty for that. I don't think anybody should be de-ranking as killer. And then, you know, survivors haven't touched a generator in a certain amount of time. There should be some type of penalty or maybe just some slight aura read for killer to make sure that that person's not throwing. Now, I know that's like really iffy because maybe a killer is not like just standing swinging in front of them. Maybe they're just having a legitimately bad match. Maybe they deserve to be deranked a little. Assuming ranks are like still a thing. I think they took elo out, but still. As far as survivor goes, like you can literally just run a killer for 5 gens. Or at least 2 gens, right? But if you haven't touched a gen in that amount of time, right, and a killer is committing to you, then you haven't. Well, I guess then you'd be in chase, and they definitely have the capabilities to sense that. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going back to this 40-minute match. All right, you guys. I stopped moving and let them do gens. I hate that they do get the points for that, but one more gen to go, then it's showtime, motherfuckers. So when I finally find the poor survivors, they're still stealthing, but they decided to do that one last gen with that one up there. So I snuck up on their asses and I tracked them down. So now this one's gonna bleed to death, and the other one's probably, no promises because Hatch exists, probably gonna fall victim to not know it. What the fuck? There we go. Nice. Now knowing you touched that fucking exit gate. Oh, no, no, no. Don't fucking cheat me out of this. I worked too fucking hard. There we go. Yeah, you ran like a bitch, didn't you? What's up, dude? We still stealthing? We still doing that? Fucking dumbass. They don't teach you this in school, but King Kong ain't got shit on me. God, I have to wait 50 minutes to win this fucking match, dude. 50 fucking minutes. If I could have made you bleed out, I fucking would have. Jesus Christ.